Welcome to Big Braids Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from reservation somewhere, taking a look at ASM and a few other coins to get the night started. Well, let's get it started. Take a look at ASM. ASM's coming in at 0.0483. Amazing price action just above the support at 0.0479. I'm definitely keeping an eye on that support. If we do lose that support, definitely going to see some lower price action. Could be seeing some sideways action with BTCP and so undecided. It sounds like it got some support at 38,000. Could be setting up with that sideways action on BTC. We definitely going to keep an eye on that action. We still got a lot of news going on overseas, and this war is really keeping us keeping us down. Got a lot of gravity on us right now, but a lot of people see it in a different way. My game plan going through this is I'm loving the accumulation at the lower price. All the low prices that we're getting, definitely loving the accumulation, getting a lot more bang for my buck, and just saving and packing those bags, and getting ready for the for the move up whenever that may be, whether it be a year from now, whether it be 2 years from now, whether it be next week, whether it be tomorrow. I'm ready and set. I'm ready to go. I love this accumulation, So we definitely keep an eye on the price action. So coming in at 0.0483. We got to keep an eye on that support at 0.0479. And if we do start getting bullish and making moves to the upside, we definitely got to get over this 0.0493, grab some support and consolidation, start making our moves to the upside. So we'll do a follow-up video tomorrow. More than likely, we're definitely going to be having a lot of accumulation, especially with a lot of stuff going on overseas. We are getting some good news on BTC, so a lot of good talks out there as far as that goes. And I'm loving that. Definitely getting some news from the the higher ups on this area. Definitely excited to see what Biden's got to say about the whole crypto market. Sounds like he's got a plan for that action. So definitely excited to see what's going on with that. And just keeping an eye on the action here. ASM's coming in at 0.0483, and we'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. Moving up to MDT. MDT's coming in at 0.0529. Definitely been trying to make its way up over that 0.0534. Couldn't quite hold it, but definitely could be setting up for that sideways scenario like we were talking about in the last video. MDT's just been all over the place here, and could be just getting that sideways action like we were talking about in the last video. So kind of basically hit like this and get some sideways action like that. Definitely could be some possibilities for MDT until BTC starts making some moves to the upside. So keep an eye on that scenario. If we do start consolidating lower, we definitely keep an eye on this 0.0505. If we lose that support there, definitely going to start seeing some lower price action. So keep an eye on that. Looks like it's got some decent support over at around 0.05, but we'll keep an eye on that price action as far as MDT. So we'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. So everybody in MTT, good luck. Loving that sales price accumulation. Moving on up to COV. COV is just moving all over the place too. Had some awesome, amazing capitulation there. So I'm pretty sure there was a lot of panicked people when this happened here. Got a pretty decent move to the upside here, and tried to make it back over that 0.0415. Couldn't quite do it. Setting up with that sideways action again. If we do try to make another run at it, it gets denied. Could possibly come back down and test this support at the 0.0385. So definitely keeping an eye on that price action. It definitely came down and tested it, and then here we are again. Could possibly test it again, and if we use that support, definitely going to see some lower price action. So keep an eye on that support at 0.0385. If we start making some moves to the upside, we definitely got to get over this 0.04260, grab some support and consolidation, start making our moves to the upside. So keep an eye on that price action on COV. We'll do some follow-up videos tomorrow and see where we're at. Moving on up to Jasmy. Jasmy's coming at amazing price action at 0.0113. Let me see if I can get that pulled up here. There we go. Still consolidating down. I've got my marker down here. We're getting pretty close. This is the price action that I'm looking for here, and it might be a little bit. I'm definitely looking at that price action as far as the last bounce out. When you look way back into Jasmy, they had that first bounce. It was at 0.0084. So here we are. We're getting pretty close to it. Once we get that 0.0085, I'm looking to buy around that. If we do start hitting that, I've been actually, accumulating quite a bit of this Jasmy, just because it's, definitely cheap. You can throw a few $100 in there and get quite a bit. So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people were buying the same price action and the same amount of coins at like, 0.15 for the same amount of cash. And I'm getting like, tons of coins for, more bang for the buck. So, I'm definitely out here looking for some lower price action, but I'm definitely excited to see what Jasmy's got. That got some good reads on it, and everybody's calling it a crap coin, but at 1 cent, it's interesting to see how much we can get going if it's just definitely if it's definitely set up for an industry setup. I'm definitely excited to see where we're going, but as far as a lot of traders were talking about with with Jasmy releasing the 50 billion all on the market and basically getting it kind of milked down into this diluted into this price range here, and once it's all in the market, the maximum price that I did have seen on it was around 0.035, somewhere in that area. Once it really starts getting flooded and that 50 billion starts making some moves, but it could be 0.35 and 0.35 and beyond. Especially if Jasmy does well, and especially if we get a lot of good industry invested into it. So definitely excited to see where that's going. But there's a lot of projects out here that are doing awesome. They're definitely on amazing price action. So I'm out here shopping around, loving the price action. So I hope everybody's getting their good accumulation. But you always got to remember that this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. I definitely got my game plan set up. I hope you got yours, and definitely some amazing price action. We'll follow up tomorrow and see where we're at. So everybody, in all the coins that we talked about tonight, good luck. And you always remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So you always have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night. Mr. Big Braids is signing out.